Okay, today I will be talking about the exploration progress in this game. So for instance, here I already beat the main story, so there is nothing for me to do. I mean, like, here you see, the main story is completed, so no quest, and I still have like another 3 weeks of the month. And pretty much what is left for me is grinding for the equipment and other daily activities like sects, missions, like small things to do, and maybe clearing campaigns or outposts. So not much here going on. I already completed, well, I still have a few wandering tales. For instance, let's assume I completed it. So, as it's here in Kaifeng and in Qinghe, I already completed wandering tales and sentient beings at 90%. So here I have only almost 20,000 of exploration points. Well, some little things still remain, but wandering tales are complete here. So here in Fishy, it's 69%. Still have to go through some of the stuff, but you can complete everything in one day. And so after that, pretty much there is not much to do in terms of content. I mean, unless you are a PvP heavy, like Guild Wars, if you enjoy arena types, which now seem to have decent rewards, more or less. However, if you are not much into this, you might wonder what is next for you to do. For instance, after you complete the main story and the wandering tales, let's go to the journal. Here in the sentient beings, you can see, like, you can choose whether to complete this or not in order to get this extra eco jades. Here, for instance, you see this is an injustice quest, so you can complete that one. And sometimes there are encounters, so this thing is helping you to see which hidden quests you still did not pick up on. You know what, I'm trying to cover up the whole area without going into details. So as you can see in the Steed Pass, I was there, I have 88% exploration, but I still have some things that probably did not catch my attention at first, or maybe they were a bit not so obvious. And here you see, I have like almost 50% like of the anecdotes. So for full exploration, I would recommend to do the injustice quests and the encounters. So go through the sentient beings and see for injustice and encounters. These are extra quests. I think encounters are a bit more generous than this. This is very like not so rewarding, but still I think it is interesting to know more about the lore. So anecdotes can sometimes are very useful, sometimes they are not. They are either providing you with valuable information. So you go through this every single area and see if you have encounters or injustice. Here you see I have, and these are anecdotes, okay? So anecdotes here, you want to know more about the lore. You have to talk to all of these NPCs in order to gather the complete picture. So you have to go to the compendium. So here you see there is a chivalry, and as you can see here the list of injustice quests that I don't know of. It gives you very little with 2 eco jades, but can be useful sometimes to know more. Yeah, so this is the list, and it rewards you with a few eco jades in the process. Sometimes the books also, poetry and tales, special records, as you can see. Here, the letters. Better if you collect all of the letters to know more about the lore. See the names, okay? Here, for instance, you see I'm missing 5 letters. It could be important. You can see there is a lot of stuff. Despite me completing the main story, I still have a lot of holes in my, of the lore. You have to go back to this after you complete the main story and the wandering tales, and after you are done with sentient beings, you go here to the special records, and this is a pixel art. Yeah. So there will be like 5 pixel books scattered across the maps. Actually very difficult to find, and sometimes you need a guide, and as you can see there is no hint which book exactly you are missing. You don't know what you are missing. So that will take me a whole, probably, I don't know, it will take me weeks maybe to figure this out. Yeah, so unless there is a guide or something to speed up the process. With the guide I think it would be a bit faster, can beat in one day probably.